that? What the fuck happened there? Okay. Jesus. Alright. Are you ready? It doesn't fit in the camera. I gotta get back some.
So, what happened there? If I'm being honest,
Insane.
I don't know. I'm gonna find out as I edit this too.
Monster
Hopefully.
hackberry tree. Enormous. And look, right down the hill is the house.
So this is actually the end of my day, not the beginning. I did a tree in the front that had like no top, was in really bad shape. You guys will see that, that's coming out soon. But this was the end of the day. I went back here to get a little footage of this. This is what I had for the next day. And the next day, who knows. But this thing was just in the worst spot. And it's really hard to show the size. So I would say by how much rope I had left when I was doing it, maybe 110, 120.
Okay, so now we're up the hill.
So the incident actually ends up happening on the first day. You could see how everything, even these other trees are falling and they're hanging right above the roof. There's a few limbs up in it here I'll point out that are totally snapped off. So it was like Jenga at first. We had to fiddle with all this. Things were really low. But on this day here, I believe I was probably in the saddle for nearly 8 hours when the incident ended up happening. And we'll jump to that right after this, and I'll try to do my best to make some sense out of what happened. Okay, so here we are at the incident. So what I was doing is I had a tagline on each one to pull them back away from the house and give some control because the drop zone was really tight. And I was taking my climb line and using the tail of it, clipping it to the rope so that I could get all the rigging back to me. So I believe it hits my foot there, knocks my foot off, and now my saw lanyard is stuck into it, and I'm either going to have to let go of my saw and let it fall, or I get it unclipped here and it smacks the heck out of me. I'm beyond confused, so let's slow it down. Okay, so finishing up my cut, branch starts to move. As it comes down here, yeah, it does get my foot, which gaffs me out. Then I realize, oh, I'm in big trouble. My saw lanyard's hooked into that somehow. Oh no. So I can't start the saw, I have to hold it in one hand, keeping the tension on this spring lanyard. And I'm like, what? I don't even know what to do. So I try to unclip. But then I realize, even after I'm unclipped, I'm not out of this yet. I need a miracle. Alright, so let's do a few freeze frames here. First one, you can see it hits my boot, gaffs me out. Now I realize I'm pinched in. It has completely caught my saw lanyard. I need to either let go of the saw or maybe try to unclip it. So at this point, I struggle and reach back, trying to hold the tension on the line and unclip it from my saddle. Magically, somehow I get it unclipped. But then, as I go to release it, I realize, oh no, I need like a miracle. What I need is for this clip right here to somehow travel through this clip, and they're the same diameter. So let's watch the full clip one more time. I think I've finally got this figured out exactly what happened. So the limb goes, grabs a hold somehow. I don't know how it clipped in, but basically I'm in complete fear right now. I can't restart the saw and cut the lanyard. Only thing I can do is unclip it. I get it unclipped. It smacks me ridiculously hard, but I'm just praising God that it came out. At this point, I have no clue how that physically went through that. I tried it later, and 1 out of 10, I could get to just barely get through. So, how did this happen? I don't really know. But I just feel like I was blessed. And how did that clip go through that other clip? Magic.